BSSB episode 46. Tonight we're going to watch the Ohio State game, shoot the shit, toilet tabs, amongst some others. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this shit, tell a friend, send news to bssbmail@yahoo.com. So tonight it's our New Year's Eve special here, watching the Buckeyes versus the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yep.
And Georgia could wax the fuck out of us, dude. They could literally beat Ohio State by 40 today.
But they
They
won't.
are fucking good.
Today was the 2-year anniversary of the Miggy versus Eric post.
I did see that. Fuck Miggy.
Maybe next year will be the year of Miggy.
Nah, probably not.
Probably not. You're right.
Sitting at home doing nothing.
But a man can hope, can't he?
Yeah.
Because we all know that that's all I got. That
$9.
$9.
$9 and some hope.
Oh, is that blunt? Oh, no. That's still going.
Yeah.
You're just
Hitting
rolling
and trying to
another one.
roll.
You can't even finish a blunt before you roll another one. You impatient patty.
New year, new you, dude.
What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Stetson Bennett.
It just
What a
sounds like
fucking
yeah.
white kid-ass name.
That sounds like some, fuck. Sorry.
That didn't count.
It's going to happen.
That didn't count. He went over the line. It's traveling. That was traveling. That was definitely traveling.
It was like,
He's holding the ball and he ran like, how many yards? That's traveling for sure.
as you can tell, Mark knows sports. So I seen this headline the other day. It was like yesterday or the day before. It was this actor. He was like a child star, but now older or whatever. But that line was like, dude died of accidental overdose.
Who was it?
Some
You don't know?
I
It
forget.
happened recently, though?
Yeah, last couple of days.
Was it fucking, last couple days?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I wonder who.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
I
curious
forget.
to know. I probably know.
Yeah. And the headline said died of accidental overdose. So I'm like, oh. So I actually like read the article.
Yeah.
And if you read like the third paragraph of the article, it literally says his friend or whatever, we'll just say his friend's Mark just fucked up right there.
That's not that bad.
No.
But go ahead.
But his friend like told the police that the night before he was texting him that he was using fentanyl.
Jesus.
So like how can you put there was an accidental
Yeah.
when literally the night before the dude's telling his friend like, hey, I'm getting high off fentanyl in my hotel.
Yeah.
That's no accident.
That's not an accident at all.
Yeah, quit trying to make people look good.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
But mainly, I'm just sitting there thinking, like, what a fucking idiot. Who in their right mind? Like, I mean, I guess, whatever. You're chasing the high. Maybe, heroin just wasn't doing it for you enough. But knowing fentanyl, like, yeah, I'm just going to dabble in fentanyl tonight. Like, knowing it literally just kills people
I don't know why anybody...
all the time. That's like people fucking with that crocodile. Remember when that shit was...
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of drugs. I'm like, why did you even get involved with this? Why did, like... You know what I mean?
Yeah. There you go, Mark.
They give people fentanyl in the hospital. I
What?
got it on me a little bit. I didn't realize.
Yeah, but I just don't, man. It's like, don't dress up the article. It makes it, like, just say, hey, fentanyl killed a motherfucker. Like, make it sound like it is.
Hey,
Like,
fentanyl killed a motherfucker.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't try to, like, underplay, like, what happened. Like, oh, accidental death. No. Dude was doing fentanyl and died. That's what's going to happen. It's no accident. Make the drug as bad as it is. You know, in that headline, that's the way I look at it.
Unless it's like a prescribed drug that you're supposed to take a certain amount of and you are,
Yeah.
and you accidentally take too
Yeah.
much, that's when it's an accidental overdose.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody who's doing drug intends to overdose.
Yeah.
So I guess it's accidental, but they're still doing a drug that they can overdose on.
And fentanyl,
So like
all
in a
drugs.
way, it's kind of not
That's
accidental.
like, damn,
it's
dude overdosed on
death
acid.
by drugs.
Like, I would be like, damn, that's crazy. Dude overdosed on coke. Be like, yeah, he probably heart exploded. But you tell me, dude accidentally overdosed on fentanyl. I'd be like, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He did that.
I mean, he did, but like
It's-
he did fentanyl died.
Yeah, he did fentanyl. Like, you knew that. It's like having a revolver, a 2-round revolver, and putting a bullet in it and be like, hey, man, pull the trigger. It's 50-50. That's fentanyl.
Is it suicide? If he does that, not fentanyl, but I mean,
You pull, yeah.
plays Russian roulette. That's technically suicide, right?
Yeah.
Because he knew the,
Yeah.
maybe he didn't want to die.
Maybe didn't want to, but he knew.
Yeah.
It's like putting like accidental gunshot wound to the face, and then in the article down below, it's like, dude texts his brother, so he's gonna shoot himself in the face in the next 5 minutes, and then he like dude shoots it. It's like accidental gunshot wound to the face.
No, that was intentional. I mean, technically, okay. Let's say he was intending to kill himself, right? Like he was intending to commit suicide, but he wasn't ready yet. He was cleaning the gun, didn't realize it was in there, and it went off in the middle of it.
There you go. Yeah,
that would be an accidental.
Yeah, that could gunshot wound. That
death.
Yes, before the suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, you're true.
It's still technically suicide because he was intending to kill himself.
Yeah, but it was before. It was before he meant to actually. He wasn't
intending to that particular moment.
I agree. No, yeah, I gotta look.
There's a loophole. Because they say you can't get into heaven if you commit suicide, right? But if you accidentally kill yourself on the way, in the process of killing yourself, in preparation, is that
like I'm gonna drive 170
that's
so I could go shoot myself, but then you die while you're driving 170, but your plan was to shoot yourself.
Yeah, would that be a win-win? Look, I get to kill myself and go to heaven.
What's Tyler Sanders?
Kyler Sanders. Tyler Sanders.
Yeah. Died from fentanyl. It's the dude. It's the kid.
Okay, can I see a picture?
Yeah, right here. Him?
911 Lone Star actor.
Yeah.
I've never watched that show.
Oh, and Fear.
I don't know.
Yeah, and Fear the Walking Dead.
Okay, I watched Walking Dead. I didn't watch Fear the Walking Dead. But that sucks.
Yeah.
He was 19, it said?
Yeah. Yep. Bound with a straw and white powder. And a text message to his friend that day, it actually said that he was doing fentanyl in his room.
That's crazy. Kids these days.
Sleepy puppy.
That is a sleepy puppy.
That's Walt's great uncle.
He's got a squishy face. Just want to walk up and just grab them lips and just like squeeze them. He's so chill. Those dogs are pretty chill, though.
Yeah.
My parents had one for a while. They don't play football in the Olympics, do they?
No, they don't.
Do they play basketball?
Yes.
They don't play football because it's not a worldwide sport, right?
Correct.
Basketball is, though.
Yes.
And that's why skateboarding can be in the Olympics because that's all over the world.
Yeah. And if our team shows up, like if our guys commit to playing for Team USA, we just destroy everybody.
Yeah.
Pass interference, good shit.
So there's not foreign football leagues? Like
no, there is.
American football league?
No, there is. That's why it's getting bigger.
But not enough for it to be an Olympic sport.
Yeah. Like that's why the NFL now, they have those 2 games in England or something like that.
Yeah.
And now they just did another game. It was summer crazy this year. Summer off the wall.
I wonder why it took so long for football to start picking up in other countries. Because, I mean, you would think people all over the world would enjoy football.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
the
cable access and shit like that. Finally, everyone's able to get YouTube and stream, and now it's just getting bigger. You know, over the last 10 years. 15 years, everyone over there, people are finally getting internet access. They can look at shit, whereas they just showed soccer all the time, Yeah, it's what their cable showed them.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true. Yeah, because a lot of countries, are still out there watching, fucking Miami Vice and shit.
That's it's crazy. It's everyone always, how, they say LeBron's, one of the most,
Dicks in the
worldwide,
world.
like biggest athletes.
Oh yeah.
And then they had that dude, and they looked up the
Shit.
number one like cricket player in the world. But like LeBron, who we think is like worldwide, like would know everywhere, you know, like wherever he goes, everyone knows him. He has like 50 million followers on like Instagram.
Wow.
The number one cricket player in the world has like 200 and some million.
Damn.
It just shows you like how much bigger like cricket and soccer, like shit we don't even know. Like
Yeah, we're kind of
that's how big that shit really is.
we're kind of in a bubble, aren't we?
Yeah, that like the cricket player has like 5 times the amount of followers because that's how things are rated now by followers.
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
But he has like 200 million followers to like LeBron's 50.
That's so weird. What makes us so? Why are we so different than the rest of the world? I mean, we're
'Cause
similar
literally,
in a lot of
like,
ways, but like
We're Texas as a country
we are Texas as a country. What the fuck?
to other countries. Well, you know how everyone
Oh,
from
yeah,
Texas is like, well, down here in Texas, everything in Texas is better. We're
Yeah,
like,
everything's bigger in Texas.
everything. Nope, you ain't from Texas.
America,
And then
America.
we're all like, well, no, it's America. It's better.
Yeah, yeah. No, but like
We're just like, nope, that's them goddamn over there, them zipper necks
zipper necks.
or whatever they call them.
I don't know. I've never heard that term in my life. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Is that racist? or
Yeah, I
something?
think so. Them
Oh, shit,
goddamn
am I gonna-
slant eyes, shit like that.
Oh my god! I'll have to edit it out.
Damn Chinaman. No, but I think we're just stuck in a bubble as far as like ignorance. As
I think we're
Americans, like,
very, very. I think a lot of people. I think some people here are aware of like other cultures and how it's different around the world, and we're not, and how we're different. You know what I mean than them.
yeah,
But like, I think the majority of Americans don't truly realize the reality of the
but and a lot
of
more.
the world we live in.
But I think a lot more other countries are, especially when it comes to Olympics, they're all in. Like they're way more passionate about their country and the pride behind it and how well they do.
Yeah.
And I think a lot more of their people get into it because that's literally what we have. Like we're like, okay, you won the Olympics, we'll still fuck you up.
Yeah.
Like we'll beat your ass in the parking lot type mentality.
Yeah, yeah,
Where they need to win the gold because like then they can finally be like, oh, we beat the United States.
yeah, yeah.
But in reality, we're still in the background, like, yeah, but we'll still fuck you up in the parking lot, dude.
I
It don't matter.
I think the like geography and like not necessarily geography, but the borders and shit over there have a lot to do with it too. Like there's a lot of really, really fucking small countries out there. We got like 300 million people, I think, a little over 300 million people.
Mm-hmm.
And there's countries out there that got like 20.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like there's a lot less of a population there for them to be like hoorah.
And like,
So like a bigger part of their population is gonna be, you know what I mean?
and I do agree, like that border thing. That's like more like pride, probably like shit talking between them because they're all connected. We're kind of like on our own island. You know, we have water to both sides of us.
Yeah, but we have like Canada and like
But they're
Mexico and
but
shit.
they don't. We know.
But they're very much like
they know they're our
us.
stepbrother. They know that they're the younger brothers. to
Yeah,
us.
but they're very Western. You know what I mean? Like,
but like over there, it just seems like one country to the other, whether how small or big it is, like there's a greater difference between crossing borders over there in some of those countries of life and death. Like we can go to Canada and Mexico and be okay.
Yeah.
Over there, you cross the border, you might die.
oh yeah.
And I think that's maybe why, like, that's the only time those countries can actually, like,
Well,
go hand in hand and play toe to toe, as you may say, without like actually physically killing each other. So that's like their bragging rights too.
also,
And also, hold on real quick. Ohio State just scored. They're about to go up. Hold on.
oh yeah, 13-7.
14-7.
14-7. Hell yeah. But also, fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh, we're different in the sense that we are a very big country made up of a bunch of states, right?
Yeah.
You look at maps of the rest of the world,
Mm-hmm.
aside from Canada, they have provinces. But they literally are just a country with cities.
Mm,
You know what I mean?
yep.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I just
It's so
imagine it
weird when you think about it.
like over there, like it'd be like, all right, well, dude, hey man, we gotta go to Indiana for something, but dude, we cannot get caught or they're gonna fucking kill us.
Yeah.
Like it's almost how that is over there.
But
Like
like,
it's crazy to think about that shit though. And like I know it's kind of off the topic, but how nuts is that? You imagine having to live that life, like, dude, all right, the weed is like way cheaper in Michigan, so we're gonna go out there and get some ounces, but we gotta hide, dude, because if they find out we're not from Michigan, they fucking might cut our heads off, dude. Like we're gonna be fucked. Like they could kill us. Like you imagine having to deal with that kind of shit. That'd be terrible.
that would be terrible. Well, we kind of do that. Like, weed's not legal in every state, you know?
No, no, no. No, I'm not saying that way. I just used weed as a reference for us to cross a border. I'm just saying crossing the border in general. Like over there, like how I was saying earlier, like one country from the other, like could kill you just because of like.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But like you imagine if like that's how the United States were, we were just all of that interception. Like what if we were just states of America, and we weren't united, and it was like, all right. Ohio and Michigan, they finally came and they got a little treaty together, so we can go
So-
back and forth to there. But dude, we could not go to Indiana.
So we were all independent countries.
yeah, like if we were all like little independent countries.
It would be it would take away everything that I was just talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm
It would
just
be
saying.
just like over there, and that's what it would be like.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying like how crazy. I'm just putting into perspective of here, like
'Cause
you were
they're-
only allowed in Ohio. Like that's how small some of those are. Like you were
Yeah,
only
yeah.
allowed here. Like I'm just thinking in my head.
We'd be going to war, dude.
I'm
Like
going, like,
California
yeah.
would have went to war.
I'm just
with
going
people.
further off of like what you said in like my high state of like, dude, that'd be like I couldn't leave Ohio.
That'd be so
like I'd be
crazy.
stuck here. Like I couldn't go anywhere else.
Yeah. Like no. Like where you were born, that's what you were. Like
Yeah.
you were Ohioan.
Yeah.
You weren't American. You'd be Ohioan, or you'd be like Texan, or
That's what I mean. Like shit, dude, we can't.
just like people from Portugal or Portuguese.
Like, hey,
people
man,
from
we
fucking-
can't-
Yeah, that'd be
we
so
can't-
crazy.
We can't go to
dude.
Kentucky.
I'd be Californian because I was born
But, like,
in California.
you might have treaties with like other states. Like, all right, dude, we can get on the plane, but we can only fly to like here and here because we're cool with these two other states. You know, those
Yeah.
people like us. We're good with them.
Imagine if there were no states though, and we were just a bunch of countries and or a big country and a bunch of cities. You know what I mean?
Nuts.
Like they'd be like, "Oh, where you from? Oh, I'm from America. Oh, where at?" You'd be like, "Fucking Maine, or not Maine, but like fucking Portland."
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
or like
I'm a Cantonian. What are we from Canton? Are we Cantonians? How do you say it? Cantonin? Where do we Canton? Is there a term for us?
I think we'd be Cantons or Cantonese.
We
wouldn't be.
Cantonese. Oh,
We are
you want,
Cantonese.
you want to eat
We
the
are
rice?
technically Asian
But
now.
you do not know how much a rice costs.
Yeah, that'd be weird. We'd be from. Well, we are from Canton. We technically that's what we are.
No, but like you
We're
know, like,
Cantonians.
we're Ohioans. Damn, that was I would have taken that bet for sure. Marvin Harrison going into today's game was the over under on his receiving yards for the whole game was 93.5. I would have taken. He's at 105 already, and it was 93.5 for the whole game. Come on now. It's Marvin Harrison Jr. He's the best receiver in the fucking league. He's going to get 100 yards. Even if Ohio State would lose, he's still going to get 100 yards.
That means he's got to get 100 houses.
Yeah.
But I mean, what's he gonna do with all those yards? I thought he's gonna have to get like 100 gardeners to mow his lawn. He can't mow all those lawns.
What if they're small? Well, they're only 1 yard, so it's only each yard's only 3 feet. So actually, he doesn't have.
Why would he buy such small yards? He can't even build a house on that.
Well, I'm just saying, every yard that he gets is 3 feet.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's a 3 foot by 3 foot.
yeah, and he's got
Yard.
100 of them, so it's really not that big.
That's what I'm saying. He can't build a house on that. That is
Yeah.
a terrible investment.
Well, you thought you
what
said
is
he
they
had,
gonna?
you said he had 100 houses, but there's no way he could fit
No, I
100
said
houses.
he'd have to buy 100 houses to put on his yards. You said he got 100
But
yards.
he wouldn't. Yeah, 100 yards. But each yard though is only 3 by 3.
I know. I
So he-
understand
so he-
the concept, Eric. What I'm saying is
So he
that's
doesn't
too
have-
small to build a fucking house
So he
on.
doesn't have to buy 100 houses.
So what's he gonna do with these yards then? Yards,
He just
yards are attached to houses.
Yeah, he just has to get some more
so
yards.
he has 3 foot by 3 foot
yeah,
lots.
he just has to acquire more yards this game so he can have enough yards to build a house.
But every yard is only a 3 foot by 3 foot yard. So he can't move the yards. They're in different locations.
I don't know. It's like Minecraft. He can put them wherever he needs to.
That
Little
makes
blocks.
no sense. You live in
Neither did the
la la
houses
world.
thing.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
Neither did the 100 houses.
No, that's legitimate. That is a real world thing.
I'm just saying.
You're talking about being able to move masses of land around. Like it's Minecraft. That's not a real world thing.
That's touchdown.
Okay, I get it. That's why he wears a belly shirt. His name is Styles.
And he needs
It's
some
his
style.
He's the stylish one.
And honestly, it's
He's the bad boy of the
and
group.
it helps like when you're a running back, like they can't grab less shirt to grab onto and hold you.
That makes
So
sense.
you try to like wear it like tight.
But it's also easier access to just grabbing him and tugging him.
But he'll
If
be
it's
all
like tucked in or
But he'll
something.
be all sweaty and shit. So they just hope if you try to grab off his body,
Oh,
it'll
is he
slide right
like-
off. So you don't.
Nah, my sister's ex-husband, when we used to play football with him, and he'd take his shirt off, dude. If you tried to get him, you would just slip right off of him.
Yep, all sweaty.
He was slimy,
I hated
it was
it.
like- it would
didn't
be
even wanna
on you.
tackle him.
and it would be you just like
That's a
you'd feel
motherfucker you didn't want
fucking-
to tackle. Like it's illegal to give him the ball because no one wants to touch him.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I
none of
guess
us, just give it to him because
you
none
would
of
just
us are gonna
slide right
touch him.
off him. He was a big ass dude. If you could play for any team in the NFL, what team would it be?
The Browns.
The Browns? That's what I figured, but you never know. You might want
Yeah.
to.
If not, San Diego Chargers.
Yeah. I'd want to play for the Buffalo Pigeons.
They're actually the Los Angeles Chargers now, but I'd want to do it when they're in San Diego because San Diego is a little warmer and better than LA.
Gotcha. All right. The Buffalo Pigeons have always been the Buffalo Pigeons.
Is that the AFL team?
No, they're in the NFL. What do you mean? The Buffalo Pigeons. You know the Buffalo Pigeons.
No, they're not an NFL team.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Bills.
The Buffalo Pigeons.
The Bills.
From Buffalo. They're not, it's not like the Buffalo, like the Texas Buffalo Pigeons. They're the Buffalo, New York Pigeons.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's
I'm
lots
not-
of
I'm not-
pigeons in New York.
I'm not getting it.
It's not a joke.
Oh.
I'm just fucking with you. That's what I always say when people like talk about their favorite teams and shit. They'll be like, "What's your favorite football team?" I go, "The Buffalo Pigeons." They just laugh. I'm like, I don't like
Yeah.
sports. It's just something funny to say.
Go the New York Rats.
I should design a Buffalo Pigeons like T-shirt.
Yeah. And put like AFC.
What would their colors be?
Well, and then you need to put like
White and gray, just like a pigeon, maybe a little blue.
yeah, and then like AFC champion, like 1972 AFC champ, just so that like it goes like with the NFL.
1972 AFC champ.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that. I will.
There's a dude in college football you see going around. His last name is Titsworth, and he's number 69.
No, but I love it. That's his real last name.
Yeah. Oh, look here. I'll show you
Dude,
this
this is
shit.
what you do.
I'll send you the video and we can watch it. McAfee blew him up and shit. I think it was one of them or Barstool.
This is how you make sure you make it in the NFL, right? Right before you sign,
Change your name.
you change your name,
Yep, something funny.
and then you just create a whole character.
Oh,
Just
and he
go
goes-
full WWE.
Hey, and he goes to OU.
Grow a mullet, wear weird sunglasses. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Become something. Because even if you fucking suck, you'll
Yeah.
have a career outside the NFL. Because people will remember you. They'll follow you. You know what I mean? You'll have a
Mhm.
social media
Yeah,
presence.
your
Like,
jersey, just be funny. So you got
no.
you go to
I
your
haven't.
mom's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. What time's that?
Like 1.
One? Hell yeah.
They're doing it early.
Little pork sauerkraut action every year or anything? You guys do that?
No, they're actually doing Italian.
Italian. Ooh.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
We're
kind of
having
cool.
an Italian Christmas on New Year's Day.
Hell yeah. We did a thing today where it was a New Year's thing. It started at 2:00, but we went to this neighborhood we got invited to where it was a travel the world food tour type thing.
Oh, yeah.
And a bunch of, I didn't know actually, this is my first time, so I didn't know what it was going into it. But so there was like 3 different houses that were like close. It was shitty because it was raining out and fucking cold, kind of cold today. But there was 3 houses in this on this street in like this allotment or whatever, where each garage had like 3 different places wherever like these people picked they wanted to like bring food from or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So there was like France. I can actually tell you the countries that were represented in today's activities.
France. You France? Yeah,
Or
France.
not necessarily say countries because some of them weren't.
Some of them weren't countries?
So we got Japan, France, Canada, Taiwan,
Okay.
the Vatican,
The Vatican?
Kentucky, the state of Kentucky,
Weird.
and Sweden. Well, dude, the dude from this is basically the way it was described to me, and the guy from Kentucky that picked Kentucky was basically what I would do.
Yeah.
She's like, just think of this as a school project. He
No, that's
picked
what it sounds like.
Kentucky and brought in Kentucky Fried Chicken, and I'm like, oh, that's basically.
So that's somebody that didn't want to put too much effort into it. It was just like, I'll do Kentucky and get Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then tell them about Colonel Sanders. Read them a book about, you know.
Yeah. So
This is what a typical garage looks like in Kentucky. I like it.
And then the next one was U.S., Mexico, Australia, and then the final stop was Germany, Ireland, and India.
Germany, Ireland, and India.
Yeah.
All right.
So you went to like the first house, and then I was showing you.
Like the ethnicities of the people who live in the houses?
Yeah, we were maybe.
So some of these people were culturally appropriated. Is what you're
this
saying.
whole thing was, dude.
Wow.
I showed you that photo.
This is some of the most racist and bigoted shit
I showed
I've
you that photo.
ever heard.
They were all dressed like Asians, like Asian. It was just Hazel was the only one.
Yeah.
But but it was cool. So like you went to everyone met at the first house, and you were at each house for like an hour, and it was just like finger foods, you know. It wasn't like big plates of shit and stuff. Like you didn't like.
Yeah.
So everyone just mingled. I was annoyed as fuck. I don't like this kind of shit. For one reason, we were all, since it wasn't nice out, we were all having to like cram into a fucking garage, you know, to not get wet. So there's just like ass to elbows in the garage and shit. And, like, I'm not about that. I don't even know these.
Post-COVID world, how many people were in masks?
Oh, dude.
None of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Oh, really?
No, not a single fucking person.
Yeah, of course not.
So the one dad, he has like a camper where he pulls shit, like it's a pull behind one, like on your truck. But he makes it like an airplane. He even put like wings on the outside, like cardboard fucking like wings and shit.
Yeah.
To make it seem like an airplane, and gave each kid like a ticket, an airline ticket. So then after you were done at the first garage, all the kids got on the quote unquote airplane, and he would drive them all, even though the house was like 2 houses down, he drove them like all the way around the block. Like they were on an airplane ride in the back of this fucking camper getting pulled around, you know.
That's cool.
And then they would get off at the next stop, and then they would go visit the next like 3 countries, and then
so it's
so
like
on.
they were flying around the world.
Yeah, and then they got like their ticket like stamped and shit like that. It was pretty cool. They got and the stamp was like a sticker. They ordered like stickers that represented each country. So after each visit, you got like a sticker at each table, like. So basically, the kid had to go up to the table, eat the food, learn, and get like a little sticker and shit.
Yeah.
So it was cool.
So it's almost like a passport.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. It's fun for the kids.
Damn, this game's gone a lot quicker than what I thought. Or 9:56? No, it's got exactly what I thought it would be. Never mind. I told
2 hours.
I was literally said this game is going to go till probably like 12:30 is what.
You thought?
Yeah, what I was thinking. So I was telling Hazel. And then she's like, "Oh, you want to eat the rice, but you do not know how much rice costs."
Do you know how much rice costs?
Yeah, dude.
How
a
much?
lot. No, I don't know.
Tell me.
I don't know. We bought.
So
big
she's right, is what you're saying.
Yeah, she's right.
right.
She's right. Like our bags of rice that we have are like this big.
Well, I mean,
We bought like the
do you want rice?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then she's right. Yeah. Because she would have been right about not knowing and you wanting rice.
Yeah, no, she's right.
Okay.
But yeah, the rice bags we buy are like this big. I think they're like 5 or 10 pound ones are like.
Yeah, dude, rice is. Yeah, you can get a lot of rice at a time.
Yeah, it's not, and it's
Like
cheap,
rice
though.
is great for when you want like 1,000 or something.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Have you never heard that joke before?
No.
No, it's a Mitch Hedberg joke. It's like I forget what it is.
I wonder how many pieces of rice I do eat. I should count that next time. I'm going to because I take out the same.
Yeah, because it's a little.
I use the same plastic cup every time, and so like, it's what it's on average. I mean, just a scoop. I fill it and I shake it, and it just gets like level. I'm gonna pour it out and count the grains of rice next time. And be like, you know what? I did eat 1,000.
There's a funny. I'm gonna look it up because there's a funny.
Or you can probably look up how many grains of rice are in one cup. So I usually just cook a cup of rice.
I like rice. Rice is great when you're really hungry and want 2,000 or something, right? That joke he made in like the mid 90s on fucking. Actually, it might have been like the early 2000s, late 90s probably, on Comedy Central. And then fucking some rice company put that on their fucking packaging.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and pretty much stole it from them.
That's funny.
I think they got sued, though.
1 gram of rice has around 48 grains. Okay?
Okay.
So a cup of 180 grams. So there's 180 grams in 1 cup. So that math would mean there's 8,640 grains of rice in 1 cup of rice.
Roughly.
Roughly. That's on average weight of a grain of rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you literally, if you could change that joke to if you want 8,000 or something.
So maybe you don't want a cup of rice.
Cup of rice is actually a lot of rice.
That's what I'm saying. That rice expands and it becomes quite a bit. That's the problem with rice. You don't really know how much water. You don't really know how much rice.
Oh, no, I do.
I'm sure you do.
I have a rice
But
maker.
I tend to overdo it.
No, that's why I have a rice maker. It literally has a line.
Well, I don't, Eric.
Well, if you like white rice.
I don't, Eric.
If you like white rice, you should get a rice maker, dude. You know what I told her?
What?
You know how kids are very, like, influential and shit like that? Like, as a parent, you can basically tell them whatever the fuck you want. You know how kids
I just did a Jedi mind trick.
You know how...
you guys see that? I did a Jedi mind trick.
So you know how kids are, like, very influential, and, like, as a parent, you can basically tell them a lot of things, and it's what it is. You mold their mind.
Yeah.
So we cheer for the Cleveland Browns. Tom Brady. Told you that. We hate fucking Michigan. But the funny one is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do you know why we don't like the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Because they steal things?
Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, if someone's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, you watch your shit because they steal shit.
Wow.
They're going to steal your shit.
So it's true.
They're a stealer.
That's fucked up.
They steal things from people. and we don't like them. So she doesn't like
She's
Pittsburgh
like,
Steelers.
what a bunch of dickheads.
Yeah, so if she sees you and you're wearing Steelers shit, she thinks you might steal her shit, so she don't like you.
No, you're bad. Why? Because you support people who steal shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to kick your ass. Then she fucking does some judo.
Yeah. Imagine going to like the ER and you're like, hey man, imagine something you got to pull your dick out. Something happened, you got to pull your dick out in front of her.
I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, I'd immediately turn into fucking beep or butthead. Like, okay.
Okay. For real? You gonna touch it?
Whoa.
This hot chick just told me to pull my dick out.
Here you go, baby. All right, guys, this is global news from the globe. Flat earthers exist all around the globe. All right. New Year's 2023, Taiwan shoots fireworks off Taipei 101 skyscraper. Happy New Year!
让我们一起跨越，来到了2023的第一道光，代表着希望、梦想。
棒啥 I like the epic music. Like, this is so much better already than anything we do. We just watch a fucking ball drop.
Yeah, look how cool this shit is.
And we go, yeah!
灯光束，
I've been to the top of that, by the way.
Then we move the fuck on.
Or at least the
期待的崭新。
highest spot you can go, like the lookout deck and shit of that building.
Whoa, it's on fire. They just cut the building on fire, dude. What are they gonna do? Oh,
That's it.
shit.
Look at that.
Oh, the water took care of it.
Yeah. Then the gays come, watch.
And the gays?
Yeah, the gays come and save the day.
What are you talking about?
高声的呼唤他的同伴，代表台湾，希望跟理念相同的伙伴一起前进。
Ollie, chill.
So watch, the gays are about to come.
When are the gays coming? I want to see the gays come.
Here.
Oh, there they are. There they are. Oh, glorious. That's so glorious. Oh, there they're coming.
No, they do a pride flag here in a minute. At some point, I forget. On the building for them.
Whoa, that's fucking dope. Like,
How cool is
they
this?
ring
though?
in the new year, dude. We just dropped the ball.
Yeah, literally. And this is the cool shit they do on the fucking,
台湾的希望。
I forget, like the sixth tallest building in the world or something like that.
The
Seventh.
sixth, they need to up
Yeah,
the
see,
game,
look,
dude.
and then
Get in, like,
there's
the top
look, there's
four.
the gays.
崭新的未来。我们看到
But
彩缤纷的烟火。
they take pride in being legal to gay marriage and shit.
Yeah.
Being like the first Asian country to allow it.
Wow.
So like a bunch of Chinamen and other Asians moved over there and got married, man.
Jeez, bro. What the hell?
So if your eyes go sideways,
Happy New Year 2023. It's still going, dude, and they got a hell of a soundtrack. I love it.
yeah, but this is
It's
what
5.5 minutes.
would you rather watch this than the fucking? Like, I know you just said it 4 or 5 times, but how much better is this than just watching the ball drop, dude? Look at that,
Yeah.
so sick.
No, really, it is. Like, they ring in the first 5.5 minutes of the year.
Hala.
They do it in all sorts of languages and shit.
同时也让微笑成为全球共通的语言。
Yeah,
It's a whole show.
Because Taipei is a huge melting pot.
Like, how much does that cost them? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Every year
but
they
as
do.
a city, like Taipei is pretty fucking.
They're a rich ass city, dude. It's all like tech and
Yeah,
shit.
dude, you gotta have. Yeah, if you live in Taipei, you got money. There's no doubt.
Like big tech.
Yeah.
I'm high.
Can we go back to the Ohio State game real quick?
No. We can go back to the
The
replay.
Coheed,
of
can we go to the Coheed Pride Festival?
No, it's Citizen Cope. It's Citizen Cope, dude. You know that, Eric. You know that.
Oh, we're up 35-24, 2 scores. That's what I'm fucking talking
See,
about.
if we keep
Stop
watching,
it.
they
No,
start.
no. Don't even say that shit.
If we,
Mark, I don't even want to fucking hear a thing out of your mouth.
All right, I'm gonna take my
Stop
dog out.
it. Go. Finally, we know. The age-old question has been answered, Mark. Do you know that?
What?
The age-old question has finally been answered.
What's that?
On who let the dogs out?
Mark. I'm such a fucking dork. How we doing? 35-25.
Look,
Literally nothing's
How about
changed.
number 78 for Ohio State, the right tackle?
You do that shit without me? That's crazy.
He's
Good
6'8".
job. I wonder how that
He-
went down.
He's 6'8", 370.
Okay, say that again.
The right tackle, like 79 right there, 6'8", 370. Just put it in perspective.
Okay.
That's how big that motherfucker is.
That is big.
So yeah, I picked this album out when you were outside letting the dogs out. So tell us about this album.
That is Protest the Heroes Kazaya. It is a Canadian metal band.
I think I've heard of them before. I think I've heard of them. What was it?
Protest the Hero.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe like I don't know
They've
if
been
you've
on, like,
brought
a
it
couple
up.
video game soundtracks and shit.
I don't know if I've heard them from like you brought them up, but I've definitely rings a bell.
Yeah, they're cool. You probably don't like them because they're screaming in it. Not really. Well, kind of screaming, but like it's very 80s metal influenced.
Oh, is this when you light the candles and turn
But like
emo?
it's screamy, but they sing about like a lot of like epic shit. Like they have like songs about like history. Like
Oh,
there's a song
okay.
about Genghis Khan and like
Gotcha.
battles and shit. It's very like workout gymmy type stuff. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Not really like that, but it would be good to work out at the gym.
Walk out music type shit.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
for sure. Like
That's dope. When did you get it?
it's good. I like it. Obviously, I have it.
Yeah. When did you get it? Remember?
Shit.
A long time ago, or
4 or 5 years ago, maybe.
purchased it online, like when it came out, or was it?
Yeah, I think. Actually, I might have got it longer than that.
And then I got it laying over there on top of the. I don't know exactly where you want it. I put it on top of the record player, but
Yeah, you
is
do.
there a special? Is this a special edition or anything behind this one? Or?
Yeah, it's fucking
So I think it was red or something, right?
transparent red, but just a little bit of black in it. A little bit of black.
Oh,
like
that's cool.
swirl.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fucking cool. Very very good record for sure.
Hell yeah, that's
I
what's up.
suggest checking it out if you like metal.
Oh, we forgot. We didn't. I don't know what took us off it. Oh, I think I started talking about the food tour. So you're going to your mom's tomorrow. Who's all going to be there? And
Yeah.
You guys are doing Italian.
What? Why just say it like that, dude?
No, but
You
I
look
was
at me
just- I
like
was-
that when you say.
No, I was just trying to get back to
Oh,
the
you guys are doing
conversation.
Italian.
If I did, I didn't mean to.
Oh yeah, you guys are doing Italian.
No, it just came back to me like, yeah, that's right. You guys are doing Italian. There goes the Buckeyes, so. But who's all going to be there for that? Do you get like a bunch of people come?
Well, we're inviting over all our Italian friends, so we can eat
Culture
Italian.
appropriation over there, huh?
Yeah, we're all gonna put on suits and shit.
Sparks the
The
guy.
ladies are gonna dress up real nice, real pretty like. We're gonna eat Italian. Fucking dickhead, you fucking smug fucking asshole. Come on, guy. Come on, dude.
What it do, B?
Come on, guy. Come on, cousin. Let's get a little racist.
Why? We're just talking. What it be?
Wait, everybody
cuh?
got cousins, dude. I don't
Come
know.
on, cuh. What up, bruh? We just blood.
It's not necessarily the words. It's the way you're saying it.
What you
Come
talking?
on, man. Come on, guy. Come on, blood. Come on, cousin. Like you say it like that, it sounds like a hillbilly white dude. But the way you say it sounds a little darker.
What you talking about, B?
You know what I mean. You know what I
for real.
mean, B.
Just
Come
out
on.
here, just out here trying to chop it up. You
Come
know,
on.
we just
I'm
sit
just
here,
out here trying to chop it up, brother. Come on.
We
Leave me
just-
alone. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Come on, B. Aunt B. Come on, Aunt B. I mean, it could go either way. When you guys get married, is she gonna change her name to yours?
I don't know, cause she, um,
Or is she gonna have both
probably.
names?
No, she wouldn't have both names.
Okay.
She would probably just change her mind. I don't know if she has to like do anything different. She should be like became a citizen. I don't know if she has to like. I don't know if the process is any different for people that do that shit.
She's not a citizen now.
No, she is.
Oh, I was gonna say you should suggest instead of her changing her name to yours,
Yeah.
you both should just change your name
Pink lemon,
to yellow squash.
yellow squash.
Yeah, let's just be yellow squash. Well, we gotta be pink lemon. Let's be yellow squash. Or it doesn't have to be yellow, like blue melon. Blue melon. See what I'm doing here?
Green lime.
Green lime. No, that's a little too on the nose. Like, you might as well just make it lime.
What about
You know?
orange banana?
Yeah, or like blue lime. Purple lime.
Purple nurple.
A nurple's not a fruit, Eric. Jesus. Turquoise pomegranate. Just the longest fucking last name. Turquoise. What is that, like 23 fucking letters?
These two games, dude. Whether the outcome of this game, whatever it is, I don't give a fuck either way. I'm rooting for Ohio State, but these have literally been two of the best college football games, like for in the playoffs, especially that I've watched in a few years that I can remember. Most of them are usually like blowouts at this point in time, like a team's up like. Like 14 or like 21. They're up a couple scores. These last two games have been literally down to the wire. It's just crazy. It's fun to watch.
I was actually about to say the exact same thing. If you're just tuning in, I don't watch sports.
Look at him go. No, Mark knows sports, dude.
Yeah, dude. I know. I seem to get a lot of their names correct when even the announcers don't. It's weird. It's the strangest thing. Like, they get their names wrong all the fucking time. Literally every single time.
How would you, what would you do for CJ Stroud?
What the fuck does that mean? What would I do for him?
Yeah, what would his name be?
Not much. I don't even know the guy.
SJ Crowd? Is that what
SJ Crowd.
Or CJ? His name is CJ. I'm just trying to think, like,
CJ Crowd.
No, his name is CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
So would you just say SJ Crowd? Would that be since it's initials? Like, I don't know his actual name.
Stroud. STROD.
Yeah.
ROUD.
Yeah. It would CJ Stroud. So would you just switch the letters like you do?
CJ Stroud. It would be SJ
Crowd.
Catroud. SJ Catroud, dude. SJ Catroud. That guy.
That's what I was wondering.
It's like I couldn't do ST.
Because that's like Ohio State's quarterback. That's like he's having an amazing game. So like
STJ.
That would just be a hard one to like. I think that's why I asked you because you would have to say that one quite a bit. And
that's a difficult one.
Yeah, that's a real tongue twister.
SJ
Ctroud.
Catroud. S.J. Catroud, dude. S.J.
You're
Catroud.
saying enough, you'll get it.
S.J. Catroud's fucking one of my favorite players, dude. Don't you dare fucking
put
talk
respect
shit
on his
about
name,
S.J.
dude.
Catroud. S.J. Catroud, when you speak his name, you put respect on S.J. Catroud's name, bro.
That's funny. You got it though.
S.J. Catroud does got it.
You got it.
No, S.J.
It's that thing you do.
S.J. Catroud. S.J. Catroud. I'm just trying to say it as much as I can.
I know. Does a junior come into effect, or no? You just still just Harv? Is it still Harvin Marison Jr.?
Yeah, the surname doesn't count, bro. Get the fuck out of here. What are you talking about? That's a title, not a name. You son of a bitch. All right, I'm sorry. I'm a grammar Nazi, dude.
I didn't know if it
Put a
turned to
German
like.
accent into
I didn't
that.
know if it
would've
was
sounded
like,
a
oh,
Nazi.
dude, you don't know Junior Marison H.
Junior Marison H.
Yeah.
No, that'd be retarded. No, that'd be stupid.
You just get, dude. Retarded's worse than Chinaman.
Retarded is worse than Chinaman.
You're gonna get.
You do understand. You can't say retarded or Chinaman under any circumstance. You cannot say.
So you can't say, "Hey, look at that retarded Chinaman."
I mean, within any context. No, that's fucked up. That's fucked up to say. You can't say it.
So if I go to Taiwan and be like, "Oh, look at this," and I find out a guy's from China, be like, "He's a retarded Chinaman over here."
Yeah, I don't know what. You know what I mean? Like they wouldn't even know what
I'm
to
about
do.
to ask him if I find some dude from China, because you'll find him there, and have
You'll find them there. They're usually there in China because that's why they call them Chinamen.
no, in Taiwan. I'm saying people will come over from China a lot.
Why is that, Eric?
Well, like just to visit. They'll go to like big city mall and like couple.
Yeah, but
different places.
why is there a high concentration of Chinese people that travel to Taiwan?
Well, they're just all visitors.
They're all just visitors.
Yeah, they just come to visit, to go to like different attractions and shit.
Oh, there's no other reason? There's no any reason that there's a high demographic of Chinese people.
No, there's not. There's a high
Yeah.
demographic of Taiwanese people.
You try to egg me on about like politics and shit. I'm trying to like get
Yeah,
you with
there's
China.
there's
Taiwan
a whole
thing.
there's some Taiwanese people there,
There's
but no
some-
Chinese.
There's some fucking Taiwanese people. I don't know why I'm doing that. There's,
Who is that?
it's kind of like
Yeah, I thought you were going with like Peter Griffin.
it has like a slight Peter Griffin like thing to it, but it's more I don't know.
Because when you first
Well,
did
holy
though,
shit.
you can't say retarded. Like that was
You can't say retarded.
Yeah, that's like hard like Peter Griffin when you went with that, and then I didn't know like where else. Then it kind of went to something else too.
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily trying to do Peter Griffin,
Well,
but I was
it sounded
like,
really good. Though.
it was heavily influenced by Peter Griffin.
Look, it's S.J. Catroud.
It's S.J. Catroud. Holy fucking shit, it's S.J. Catroud. Who knew it?
So how about the fucking weather? So it would have been basically last time we did this podcast.
Yeah.
It was negative 30 to 35 degrees out with the wind chill.
Yes. And then yesterday,
yesterday
it
was-
was 70 something. Probably.
Yesterday it was the 60s. I don't think it
Was
reached
it?
the 70s.
It was pretty warm. I was out there without any
I looked. It
without a
was
hoodie or anything. What the fuck? Did he just take out a woman?
didn't mean to. He got tackled, but yeah, hit a young lady over there. Look at her. Luckily she's thick on the bottom half, so she's okay.
Well, she's cute too.
Yeah, she's thicker.
She's a cute girl.
She got that oatmeal bottom.
She looks sweet. Sweet girl. Wow, yeah, he got her pretty
Yeah.
good.
Hopefully we get time.
What do you? Oh, we gotta watch our balls drop. Watching the balls drop.
This is live.
How many seconds is there?
Countdown. This is a little behind, but 40 seconds. 8 seconds left in the game. This shit could time up almost right.
Screen record it real quick.
Oh shit, dude! This shit's gonna basically hit at the same fucking time. Oh shit, my bad. No, he missed it. We lost. Motherfucker. Sorry. He shanked that shit.
Happy fucking New Year, bro.
Happy New Year, Mark.
Happy fucking New Year, everyone who's listening or watching.
Damn, dude. I've been watching these videos lately because it's winter time and it came up. But it's people that have like different random cameras. Like some of them are like highway cameras. Some of them are like cameras at like someone's house that like angles out in the road or something like where they live. But they're like spots where it's like really icy or really bad when it like snows and shit out. And like it's funny, like some of them, none of them are really terrible. That like they're not like ones where people like die in like crazy accidents, but it's just like they're almost like funny ones. Where like they'll show people trying to like walk up like this hill or something, or like walk and like up this road, and it's like just at like a slight angle, but it's so icy that they literally just slide back down like all the way and shit like that, or their cars just start like sliding down hills and like
Yeah.
I don't know. I just watch them like crazy on like on the highway and shit. Like see these cars spin out and shit. It's wild as fuck, dude.
That's nuts. Did you see that shit up in Cleveland? I think it was Cleveland that like I think like 4 people died or something, and like a bunch of people got injured.
Oh yeah, there was 5 deaths
When the weather got real bad there,
on
like
the turnpike
last week.
on 80.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like 100 car pile up or something like that. And like 5 people died in it.
5 shit.
Yeah,
I
5.
heard 4 and like 20 something.
That's the thing. Like, here's my thing. And they tell you to like stay in your car, and like when you get in an accident and shit. In that situation, I'm not staying in my car.
Absolutely not. I'm getting the fuck out of there. You're sitting in a fucking like trash compactor essentially.
Yeah.
All those cars are essentially just gonna
eventually just keep adding on.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna get the fuck out of my car.
I'm getting out and running out of the way as soon as possible off the highway.
Yeah, getting the fuck out of the way. And people are stopping to make sure people are all right, going like, it's not like you're going to freeze. Shit's going to be on the way where you can hop in an ambulance or someone else's car or some shit like that. You just need to get the fuck out of there.
They need to like walk forward. Like everybody that gets off the road and out of their cars then need to start walking the opposite direction so that all the other cars stop.
Yeah, like, hey.
Yeah, like that's the thing. That shit happens because all the cars just keep coming full speed and you can't stop.
But it's almost because you can't see. So you would need to have
a whole mob of people walking that direction for you to like slow down.
But you would need like flares, and you need to like stay like on the side of the roads, because the problem is like it's so snowy that you can't see 20 feet in front of you. Yeah. So like you don't have time to slow up. It's like they're still driving 40 mile an hour, even though they're driving slow, but they're driving 30, 40 mile an hour, and they just keep smashing into each other because you can't see 20 feet in front of you. So you literally need like someone with flares like going like this, but you gotta stay on the side of the road so you don't get hit.
Yeah.
Like that's the shitty part, because even then you're not gonna see them, and then you're just like,
really, how do you fucking prevent that shit, dude? Like,
dude, it's tough.
Everyone just needs to not be driving, either not drive or drive slower in those conditions. It needs to be a law or something that like in those conditions.
Like most of the time, like they've shut down that turnpike, and like they'll shut down part of the highways up there where like you can't go on the highway so that shit doesn't happen.
No.
Like I'm surprised they didn't. But a lot of times those situations are caused by someone that thinks, since they have 4-wheel drive, that they can still go and almost drive normal.
No, I saw a video the other day.
And it's like, 4-wheel drive isn't made to be good for snow. It helps in situations, but
it helps get through things when you're driving at a regular speed.
Off-road shit. like
Yeah, or
getting unstuck and
it
different.
helps on the roads too in those conditions, but you have to be driving
Yeah,
in a controlled way. You
yeah.
can't just be like
Like
cruising super fast.
4-wheel drive is like it's good. It helps you
You're not
stay more
invincible.
controlled straight. But once you're turning and like it's nothing. Like 4-wheel drive, it's more good to
Well,
just
it just gives you the back thrust
yeah
too,
to even
or the
yourself
front
out.
and back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just helps you even yourself out in those situations, so you don't like lose your ass end and like different things.
yeah.
But like it's always caused by some of the things they can just go, you know, 10, 15 miles an hour faster than everybody else and kind of like
No,
weave their way, and then they fuck
it's
shit
dumb
up.
motherfuckers,
Yeah.
basically. Yes.
You know how it was like 50 degrees out or decent weather or whatever, and it wasn't raining? It was a dude on a motor that was riding his crotch rocket. And because the dude today that we're at the party with is a North Canton like firefighter, medic or some shit. And he was dispatched to the call. But this dude was riding his motorcycle. After they did their whole like crime scene investigation, was going going over 100 mile an hour on his bike. Crash, wreck, got thrown from his bike, caused like an hour and a half, 2-hour delay on the highway, right? Because he wrecked and ran from the scene. But since they like how fast he was going, they thought like might be dead in the woods or some shit.
Shit.
So they had to stop all traffic because then they started using the drones and got the dogs like to try to track this dude, but to see if he was like laying dead in the woods. They didn't know.
Yeah.
But they came to the determination that he called someone and they came and picked him up because the dude's a dumbass. And when he got back, he posted on Facebook about his injuries and shit. And someone like reported him like, yeah, the dude just posted on Facebook that he got fucked up from the crash on 77.
Wow. People
But
are
like
dumb as
they knew
shit.
who he was, 'cause I guess the bike was registered to him. But like that's how they determined that he wasn't like laying in the woods dead. And like, but they had like drones and shit out searching dogs.
But it gave, yeah.
But yeah, dumb motherfucker.
That is pretty fucking dumb. Is that show World's Dumbest Criminals still on?
Yeah, he needs to be up there.
He might be on there.
Yeah.
One time on that show, I saw a guy, he robbed a bank. And then he fucking got in his car and he drove away, obviously. And but like a block down the street, he fucking stopped for gas and got out and started pumping gas, and the cops fucking pulled in while he was pumping gas and got him. Just like, what the fuck? What did he think? He's just spip? He's just like, I'll just fucking cut in here real quick. They won't even notice. And he just stopped and got gas, and then like probably like a minute or so into it, it might have been cut real quick.
Yeah.
But, like, he was just sitting there pumping gas, and they all came at him. I'm just like, what a dipshit.
Yeah. Like, and here's
World's
my thing,
dumbest
like,
criminal.
if you fucked yourself up that bad, like, you gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah.
Like, are you, like, I don't know, like, we're intelligent, I guess, enough to know that, like, they're gonna link some things together.
No, absolutely.
Like, if you go to the hospital with
their crime scene investigation, they're going to investigate.
If you go to the hospital with mad road rash and like broken limb, like,
Yep.
they're gonna put 2 and 2 together.
And you match the description.
Yeah, like, even if like the bike was stolen and like there is no description because you're wearing a helmet, like they're going to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Like, regardless.
And if you're already in the system, if they really wanted to, they could DNA test because your DNA would be on it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like,
You're going to find out who you were.
Yeah, you're gonna go to the hospital, and like they let hospitals know, like, hey, this shit happened. Like, someone may come in with it's fucked up.
But posting on Facebook also, like,
that's just retarded. I'm just saying, even beyond that, like, if you have that bad of an accident, you're gonna require some sort of like.
Well, I think that would give away his whereabouts.
What,
too.
Facebook?
Even if he wasn't caring about it, they probably knew. Like, chances are they knew who he was. And,
yeah, like he said, the dude had a warrant anyways, and the bike and shit came back to that person, so they knew who it was.
Yeah, I
like
mean,
they were
might have
gonna
found that out.
They were gonna
later.
catch up to him eventually, like, he would have got charged for this shit. He just literally added more shit to his stuff. Like, he's a fucking dumbass.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dumb motherfuckers being stupid motherfuckers.
Stupid.
I guess we can do turlet tabs. Turlet tabs. Since you just used the turlet.
Yeah, it's perfect timing.
We should have.
Recorded me at my piss stream.
No, we could have. Like, if we would have done dabs for this episode, we could have called it toilet dabs.
Yeah, that's right.
Toilet dabs, we could have done a dab for every toilet tab.
That's true. Dum. All right. Well, this is another edition of Toilet Tabs. This is pictures and videos that Mark and I send each other while we're taking shits. These shits are always separately from each other, never in the same place. So sit back and enjoy this shit. Light one up. Do whatever you do. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, share this shit.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Because I forget what the fuck I even
Let's
said.
see what we got.
Or what even makes it. Some shit loads, some doesn't. So we'll see what happens.
Is this you?
Idea, just play it.
Starts cameraman done caught her up. I don't remember what this is.
Let's see what happens.
All right, here we go. Cameraman done caught her up. This might be me. Oh, this is me. You see that?
A little pipe there, huh?
They don't notice it, but the cameraman does. Yeah. Look at that baby.
Let's see you suck.
The
I wonder
old,
if the cameraman said
scratch
anything.
the nose. You know what I mean?
I wonder if the cameraman says anything.
He knows, bitch.
Like she just kicked it away.
She didn't really.
Oh shit.
It just put some glass, but I mean, what kind of glass is it now? You know?
Yeah.
Looks like she broke it pretty
Caught
good.
her ass. I wonder. That's crazy. He just sat there and didn't say shit.
He probably did afterwards. But yeah, like they don't know that's a crack pipe or whatever, or meth
No.
pipe, whatever it is. But yeah, that shit's funny. Cameraman done caught her up.
Caught her up in that shit. Hey, look, another box gone.
But all right, back
ahead.
to business, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this one's mine. I just thought it was cool. It says, my parents are against me smoking inside, but it gets cold here, so their solution was to give me a weed tent for Christmas.
Nice.
And how cool is that?
Yeah.
It's a weed tent. Looks like there's a thermal fucking thing
Very
that goes
thoughtful
down.
of them too. That's what's up.
But how cool of an idea is that to just put a fucking lawn chair out there in a little tent, close
Yeah.
it up, and just fucking hotbox it out in that bitch? Never even thought of that. I used to do it with a fucking blanket at my buddy's house.
Yeah.
Mostly because he didn't want his grandma to fucking
Yeah.
or
I
whatever.
gotcha.
But I would just fucking like hike it up over like on his window and shit, and then just like put it in there, and I would smoke, and he wouldn't smell it at all. And as soon as I'd fucking come out and like just like let it loose, and just like, oh my god, dude, I just instantly like the moment you lifted it up, I smelled it. But I would try to do it like right in his window. A lot of times, because his upstairs room was on a. It was upstairs, right? But like right outside, there was the roof of like the extended other part of the house downstairs. So you could literally walk out his window, just go on that roof, and I'd just go out there and smoke the roof.
You could just get high.
I could watch people fucking drive down the road and shit.
That's cool.
But anyway, I guess that was a little trip down memory lane in the middle of toilet taps.
You've been having them lately.
Kinda. When I'm high. Enough, I guess. But moving on. Okay, this is cool. This is also mine.
Oh yeah, dude, this was happening. I seen this shit.
All right, well, it's cool, and we're gonna watch it again.
Yeah.
But
Go ahead, you play.
this is very cool.
It's -6 degrees. If I pour this water out, will it freeze? Or just here we go. Oh, look at
Oh
that.
shit! Look at that.
That turned to ice.
Return to ice. It sounds like Miggy.
All right, y'all. So let's see
If it
this
didn't say
water
funny
freezes.
blacks up there, I would think that was Miggy.
It's negative
Fuck
6
me.
degrees. If I pour this water
No,
out,
that was happening at the Browns
will it
game.
freeze?
People, they were pulling. I think I was
Or
telling you about. They were pulling like smart water out of the fridge,
here we go.
and then people were getting it, and like when they would walk, and like a little jolt of like them walking, because all it takes is a little shake,
A little bitty shake, dude.
and it'll happen. So
Shimmy,
like they were
shimmy,
pulling
shake,
it
dude.
out of the refrigerator, or whatever they're keeping it in, and like they're selling some of the bought water.
Yeah, it was
And bu-
instantly.
And then like when you would walk, it would just, and you would give it that little shake, it would fucking just turn to fucking, because it
That's
was.
crazy.
Like
That's
he
so
says,
cool,
it was
though.
-8. Like I said, remember it was like up there. It was negative. Like who knows what it was negative up there by the lake at that point.
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah, it's just wild.
That is definitely
Science. It's Fauci.
wild.
I
Yeah,
am
It's not
science.
domesticated whatsoever. You said it's wild.
Oh,
I said it's
gotcha.
not domesticated whatsoever. Like, jokes just ruined. Just stomped all over and shit on. And right in the wounds. All right, I'm done. Moving on. Also mine. It says, Grandma's first time on VR. I thought this was fantastic. Here we go. Oh, come on, Grandma. Here we go. My bad.
Oh,
Fucking clocks him
dude, that
right in
shit
the
happens.
fucking eye, dude.
That shit happens. Yeah, motherfucker. Grandma got a right hook too. She got a right punch on her. That's pretty hard.
And
I want to see the aftermath. I wish they showed a picture of him like tomorrow.
yeah.
You know?
I don't know about tomorrow, but little Caden learned a lesson that day, dude. He
No,
learned
but I'm saying, you know, like
the first rule of VR that day. Little
yeah, but you know, I'm just saying the next day, in the
Carter.
morning when he woke up, that shit was all swollen and shit, and like the color set in. That shit looks terrible. I bet.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I want to see a picture of. I like when like videos do that when shit happens and then they show you like the aftermath, like a photo of like a motherfucker sitting there. And he's got like a whatever.
You know what's crazy about this too, though? Is like back in our day, if this happened, there's not a fucking video of it, and it's not on the internet, and it's not going
Your
fucking
mom
viral.
yelled at you. You got yelled at.
You didn't get yelled at. I'm just saying that like your embarrassment didn't like
Live
instantly
on
become
forever.
a viral moment.
I'm
And
just
you
thinking
go
there
to
was-
school the next day with it on your face, and
Yeah.
everybody, you know what I mean?
I'm just thinking of like shit, dude. If one of our brothers, like, if that happened,
Not
whoever
only-
was wearing the VR set would have got fucking like yelled at because we would have been like, "Oh, you did that shit on purpose." Knowing us brothers, even though it was
Yeah.
an accident, we always got yelled at.
No, my grandma would have felt so bad
Oh fuck.
that like it would have just been about like, "Are you okay? I'm so sorry," and then like I wouldn't have given a shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, my parents would be like, "Which one of y'all dumb motherfuckers hit each other?" That's
no,
exactly.
they would have been like, "Well, what the fuck are you doing? You know what she's doing." You know what I mean? But like, I wouldn't have got like grounded or something, or like
No, not grounded. We
like,
would have gotten in trouble, but
scolded.
like they wouldn't have believed that it was an accident in my house. They'd be like, "No, we don't believe you. Whatever the fuck happened,
Oh
happened."
yeah,
but
yeah.
like,
I'm talking about this exact scenario.
oh yeah, no, that's the one good thing. All the dumb shit that we did doesn't live on for infamy like these motherfuckers do. We got it right now.
No, that's what I'm saying, because the whole viral aspect. Yeah,
But the other aspect of that is like we talked about before. If we took like
oh, we would have got
We
could
coulda
have
made
made
millions.
fun of.
no, like
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
we
no,
would've
like
been-
we could have been on the other end. It's like some of the shit
Oh,
might have
yeah,
been
yeah.
like
and if
like-
we had grown up with this,
yeah, like
dude, we would have been
like if
on
say
fire.
we were like 13 and like YouTube started kind of lightweight popping, like we were just aware of YouTube, like bro, some of the shit we were doing from 13 to 20, like we would have been.
Well, here's the thing.
And you were already recording everything as it was.
That was kind of the beginning of YouTube when we were like 13.
I guess
14.
more popular, like
But
I don't know.
There wasn't going viral. because
Yeah. Like if we were just
if we would have started back then, we still could have been fucking successful today. But yeah, because that was like For me, that was 2006. But anyway, my bad.
But that was not a bad looking grandma either.
Yeah, I mean, judging from her in a VR set from the fucking weirdest
Yeah.
angle ever.
But like when you think grandma, you don't think of one that's like standing around throwing right hooks like that. It's pretty athletic for a grandma.
I guess that's true.
You know?
Yeah, looks like some. Okay, I'm not gonna start body shaming her.
Such an asshole, Mark.
Local Sane over here would judge me. But anyway, moving on.
Did you know this?
This is you?
Yeah.
You actually got one in there. Jason Statham diving at 1990 Commonwealth Games. Why are you laughing?
Did you know he was a diver?
I did not know he was a diver.
Yeah, dude, watch this shit. Jason
Okay.
Statham, the fucking actor.
Jason Statham, you fucking dickhead.
That's
The
just
actor.
hilarious. Like, just in the 90s, this dude's like a fucking legit diver.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that?
Who
Who would
Jason
have thought?
Statham, you fucking dick.
Who would have
You
thought?
stupid fucking asshole.
That was almost Peter Griffin, like right there.
Jason Statham, you stupid fucking asshole. All right, I can't do it. Anyway, why aren't you loading Jason Statham? Yeah, there we go.
No,
Twitter video sucks like the biggest dick on the planet.
really.
Like
worst.
think of the biggest possible dick you could think of, and that's the dick that it sucks.
Or they just never let him
Elon,
shit.
fix the fucking Twitter video. I'm gonna refresh. If I was a rapper, that would be my rap name.
Refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this dude. I never knew Jason Statham was a fucking diver. Talented man.
All right,
Like,
mate.
like I thought this was like some fuck around
I'm
shit.
gonna put on my skippies and jump off a
But
big
like
boat.
this dude's legit. Look at this shit.
Holy shit! Look at that splash, mate.
Little fun fact about Jason Statham.
I didn't know that about Jason Statham. I'm not a huge Jason Statham fan. I don't dislike Jason Statham, but like, he's the same guy in like every movie.
Yeah, he's like is
I
that
think they call
Liam
that
Neeson?
method acting. Liam Neeson.
Is that the guy like I know a set of tools that I'll kill you? Like for a while. I was Is that the guy? Is that the guy like I will find you and I will kill you? Something like that? Is that what he says?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He's one of them cats. All his movies are the same.
He says, I have a set of tools that I will kill you. He's a carpenter. I have a set of tools, and I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna grab my wrench, and I'm gonna fucking bash you in the head with it.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying.
Something
I have
like
a
that.
set of tools and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Some from power. I'm gonna plug my drill in. I'm coming at you, but stay within like 6 feet. Now I have a particular set of skills,
I will find you.
and I will
kill
find you.
you. Yeah, there
and
you
I
go.
will kill
You
you.
knew what I was talking about, though.
I do, but just imagining like I'm like,
Oh,
I
he
have a
almost
set of
belly
tools.
splashed. Rewind that. Watch this shit. Can you rewind this shit? He belly splashed that one.
He belly
Watch
splashed.
this. Up there replaying it. Watch. This is a bad dive. Just
think-
play it where it's almost over.
This is the worst toilet tap ever. This is the absolute worst toilet tap we've ever done.
No, dude, because look at the laughter it brought.
I guess you're right. But
You
fucking A,
gotta
dude.
look
This,
at things
this shit
half
is
full.
such a shit show right now.
Half full. This is what's good, though. Go ahead. Go to the next one. If you didn't know Jason Statham dives, on to the
didn't
next
even
one.
watch him. We watched him dive once, and then we started talking about what? What were we even talking about? I don't even know.
Fuck. I don't know, dude.
Fucking
On to the next one.
no, let's watch Jason Statham fucking dive, dude. Here we go. Toilet
Oh,
tap.
method acting.
Toilet tap.
Method acting. Liam Neeson. Set of
Yes,
tools. Carpenter.
We started fucking a Jason Statham video. You said Liam Neeson.
Well, because you said he's
And
a
then we
method
talked about
actor.
Liam Neeson.
Well, you
No,
said
no.
Jason Statham's a method actor, and I
Yeah,
said so is that one
no,
guy.
I remember.
Yeah.
You said,
Because he
"Can I have a set
he
two
even went
of
on
them?"
he even went on the subway and did the same shit on a subway.
And he said, "I have a set of tools,
and I will
and I
kill
will kill
you. Yeah, that's what he said.
It's a T-shirt. We're putting that out on a goddamn T-shirt.
Sensitive content. I don't even know whose this would be. Is this yours or mine?
I don't remember.
I don't know if I said anything crazy sensitive. We'll see though.
All right, here we go. Oh yes, this is mine. It says yesterday in Kentucky, a cop shot the window of a man recording.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
This is insane.
Fuck!
My bad.
Oh shit, they shot at me. What the fuck?
Isn't that crazy,
How did
dude?
that bullet hit him, or was it just a rubber round?
Oh shit, they shot
It's
at
not.
me.
That sounds like a rubber bullet.
I need to see it again. It's
Or is that
fucked
like
up.
bulletproof, like that thick?
I need to see the actual blast.
Oh shit, they shot at me. What
I can't
the
tell if
fuck?
it's a hole or if it's just a like
It's that thick paned glass. So
like
it
it's
didn't
just
go through.
broken. Are you good on that?
Yeah, I'm good on that. That's crazy as
Oh
fuck.
shit, they shot at me. What the fuck?
Oh shit! They shot at me. What the fuck? They're gonna auto tune the
Yeah,
news
like-
that.
Even even if they didn't know he was recording, there's no need for a shot to be up there. You know what I'm saying?
No, what I think is it that's either fucked up
ricochet
and
or
they
some
shot at
shit.
him for shooting, like cops on, like that guy's recording, so he fucking shot at the thing, and or it was just a misfire,
That,
like they didn't intend,
but
or
what is like the odds of like in this situation like a rubber bullet that they use like a skipping like
it could have been like a beanbag,
or something like not even necessarily
because that was a pretty big fucking hole, but I guess
that's what
a
I mean,
bullet
like
would do
a
that.
rubber bullet, those are bigger, but like I think those would ricochet pretty good.
Yeah,
like
rubber bullet is
skip right off
is
the ground.
definitely a
go up.
possibility, but.
I'm just
Or if
thinking
it was
like
a rubber
ricochet.
bullet, he might have not realized that it would break the window and shot it at him because he did see him recording.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Motherfucker, stop recording."
Yeah. Good. But that's crazy. Either way, that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Glad dude's okay.
If he was shooting a bullet at him, that's super fucked up. Because I guess it could because at the angle, and he was kind of like moving around and shit.
I'm just glad dude's okay. Fuck.
I don't know.
Regardless of what happened, yeah, just glad dude fucking walked away because that's scary as shit. My asshole would have puckered hard there.
Oh, for sure. I would have stayed away from the fucking windows too.
Yeah. I'd have been almost probably army crawling out of that bitch at that point, knowing they just thinking they just shot at me. I'd have been like down fucking walking. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like fuck, dude, getting behind something I know is fucking like
hitting the
impenetrable.
I'm going hitting the B button and going prone.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm gonna start living in a goddamn like just straight up like cement house where it's just like 1.5 feet of cement.
Yeah.
But anyway, thought that was nuts. Moving on. Okay. I don't know if you watched this episode, but this is Sam Tripoli on here and Joe Rogan. He's on Joe Rogan talking about Benjamin Franklin
I've watched
being
this.
a serial
It's just
killer.
whether I remember it or not.
Okay. I'll just let you hear it.
They found tons of bodies in his.
Ben Franklin was
Yeah,
a
I
serial
remember this,
killer?
hearing this
No,
shit.
he
Yeah,
was
this
like
shit's
doing some
wild.
weird shit.
Was Ben Franklin's basement filled with skeletons? Repairs on Franklin's old London house turned up 1,200 pieces of bone from at least 15 people.
That's insane.
For nearly 2 decades. By the way, this is from the Smithsonian.
This ain't
site.
Doesn't mean it's
SamTripoli.com.
him, right? But listen.
For nearly 2 decades leading up to the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Benjamin Franklin lived in London in a house on 36 Craven Street. In 1776, Franklin left his English home to come back to America. More than 200 years later, 15 bodies were found in the basement, buried in a secret windowless room beneath the garden. From a 1 meter wide, 1 meter deep pit, over 1,200 pieces of bone were retrieved. Remnants of more than a dozen bodies, 6 were children. Forensic investigations showed that the
Fucked
bones
up.
dated to Franklin's day. Holy shit.
Ben Franklin.
All right. Now, the only thing I doubt about it, the only thing that makes me doubt whether it's accurate, That's probably true that they found all those bodies in his house, but they said that they found it all like 200 years later, right?
Yeah.
And he says it was from Benjamin Franklin's day. Like, does that mean it was from his day
When he lived there.
when he lived there, or was it from this day when he existed and he didn't live there anymore? Because he clearly didn't live in England after a while. He went to America
Yeah.
and
But,
became like a
yeah.
founding father.
but I think they're saying it dates back to like the years when he
To his day, like
to like
usually
when
they
he
would
possibly
say
lived there.
the day when he would have lived
Lived there.
his time period.
Yeah, at that house.
Yeah. But I
That's
guess
crazy
the
as
real
fuck.
question would need to be, how long did he live there?
Yeah. Like he lived there 20, 30 years.
Yeah.
Here, what play it again? Maybe we can kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, this,
Found tons of bodies in his.
Ben Franklin was a serial killer?
No, he was like doing some weird shit.
Was Ben Franklin's basement filled with skeletons? Repairs on Franklin's old London house turned up 1,200 pieces of bone from at least 15 people. For nearly 2 decades. By the way, this is from the Smithsonian.
This ain't
site.
SamTripoli.com.
Yeah. For nearly 2 decades leading up to the signing of the Declaration of Independence, Benjamin Franklin lived in London in a
Over
house
2
on 36
decades.
Craven Street. In 1776,
So over
Franklin
20
left his
years,
English
he
home
lived
to
in
come
that
back to
house.
America. More than
damn. So
200
that's a
years
pretty
later,
good, like,
13 bodies
that's a
were
pretty
found
wide
in
window to
the
say it came
buried
from.
in a
Yeah.
secret
You know,
windowless
because people
room
back then didn't
with
live
a
very
photo
long
of
either.
1 meter
Like,
wide, 1 meter deep pit
Yeah.
over
No, you're
1,200
right.
pieces of bone were
Two,
that-
two
that-
decades is 20 years.
He said,
That's
oh,
a
and-
long time. That's
Yeah.
a long time
Forensic
period.
investigation showed that the
For
bones
sure.
dated to Franklin's day. Holy shit.
that's wild. 'Cause,
I wonder
yeah,
how
you
long-
could definitely say, like, yeah, these people lived, or this bodies go back to this. And
I mean,
that.
it still doesn't. It's still not.
It's not 100%
There's a long.
proof.
There's a long range of time there,
Yeah, I
depending
mean,
on how long he lived.
yeah.
You know, but that's crazy, and it all depends on the fucking.
I mean, you lived in that
What
house for
in
20
his day
years.
means.
You at least knew those bodies were down there.
Yeah,
Lived
maybe.
in that same house.
I don't know. They didn't know it for 200 years. They didn't find them for 200 years.
No,
so
but I'm
he
saying-
might not have known back then.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's Benjamin Franklin. Like, if that like bone thing says, like, yeah, you lived in this house for over 20 years, and these bones go to that time, it's like you might not have been a fucking murderer, but you lived with one or knew one.
Yeah.
You know, you might not necessarily. It's not proof that he actually did it. It's proof that he basically knew some shit was going down,
It doesn't.
or a part of it.
It doesn't necessarily mean that. But if you notice at the beginning of this, listen to what Sam Tripoli says. He doesn't necessarily
Say fucked up shit,
that he was killing people. He said he was doing fucked up shit. Listen.
which
Ben
led to them
Franklin, they
dying.
found tons of bodies in his.
Ben Franklin was a serial killer?
And
No,
then
he was like doing some weird shit.
no, he
Ben
was like doing
Franklin's
some weird
basement
shit.
filled with-
Yeah,
says
but like,
no.
but it led to their death. So he was eventually killing them,
Or
whatever
he was getting bodies and doing things with them.
or doing.
Because back in the
yeah.
day, they
Could've
would
been
sell
fucking dead
bodies. Yeah, so a lot of those people didn't have family or whatever. They all died off and shit.
Yeah.
And
Either way, he was a part of some fucked up shit.
possibly, allegedly. But all right, that's our last one. I guess that's a good one to end off with.
Yeah, it's a good one.
But yeah, hope you enjoyed Toilet Tabs.
Goddamn.
All right, guys. That was episode number 46. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell all your friends. Yeah. Till next time.
Send nudes, BSSB mail, yahoo.com. Later.